Experts are warning the impact of Iran's conflict on energy prices. The war has affected oil and gas production facilities and the transport of fuel through the Strait of Hormuz. Here's more.
U.S. Energy Secretary Chris Wright says the impact has been small and the conflict probably won't be long.
Gasoline today is still $1.50 a gallon cheaper than it was in the middle of the Biden administration. But you're right. We want it back below $3 a gallon, and it will be again before too long. In the worst case, this is a week's. This is not a month's thing.
United Airlines CEO Scott Kirby has said rising jet fuel costs could start impacting passenger ticket prices very soon, and that the impact has already affected the profit margins for major airlines. The Travel.com reported jet fuel prices skyrocketing almost 58% in the short time since airstrikes against Iran began late last month. Reuters estimated United, American, Delta, and Southwest could altogether face $5.8 billion in additional fuel costs if prices stay high for the rest of the year. But Wright says that Iran has contributed to higher energy prices in the 47 years that the Iranian regime has held power.
It is simply unacceptable for the United States, for the Middle East geography, and for the world economy to have a terrorist regime with nuclear weapons and a gigantic missile arsenal. They've raised energy prices for Americans for decades. It's finally going to come to an end.
Iran's threat to gas tankers traveling through the Strait of Hormuz has led to a suspension of shipments and a lowering of the world's oil supply. Iran has also attacked gas production facilities in the Middle East. Wright says the U.S. is making efforts to ease the disruption.
A large tanker went through the Gulf about 24 hours ago, through the Straits of Hormuz. So we're still focused right now on continuing to attrit their missile and drone capability to reduce their ability to disrupt traffic, to attack their 10 neighbors that they have been attacking. And that work is going tremendously well. Their missile launches are down by 90%. Well over 80% reduction in their ability to fire drones. So yeah, we're not too long away, I think, before you'll see more regular resumption of ship traffic through the Straits of Hormuz.
The U.S.-Israel Operation Epic Fury started February 28th with missile strikes on Iran. War Secretary Pete Hegseth has said the Iranian regime will face even heavier punishment, but the U.S. has also sought to assure Americans that the operation will be at most a few weeks and will not drag out endlessly like previous Middle East conflicts.